I always like to begin by not my interpretation of things, but let's start with an objective standard, and I always go to Mr. Noah Webster's dictionary. And that's where I like to start so we can have our discussion about what this whole concept is. So, a quantum leap is the explosive jump that a particle of matter makes in moving from one place to another. What is a quantum leap? Here it is. First thing, it's a multiplier. It's a multiplier. Instead of addition, it's a multiplier. Okay? 2 and 5 is 7. 2 times 5 is 10. That's a multiplier. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. The baseball player that hits 250 makes $2 million a year. The baseball player that hits 300, right now, the baseball player who's in his second contract, who hits 300 in the major leagues, his average contract is $19 million a year. I'm sorry, $9 million a year. I added 10. $9 million a year. So 2 to 9, is that a big difference, yes or no? 2 to 9. Think about that. 2 million to 9 million. What's the difference between a guy getting paid 9 million and 2 million? It is 5 hits every 100 times at bat, more than the other guy. If you get 5 extra hits out of 100 chances, you make $9 million a year. Now, trust me, the guy, we're not praying for the guy with 2 million. He's not on death row here. You know, he's doing all right. But is there a difference? Yes or no? Is that a quantum difference? So here's the first apparent contradiction you're going to have to see. That it is the small additional effort that ultimately produces the quantum leap. The quantum leap, it's a small additional effort that will produce the quantum leap. When they're talking about quantum physics, it's always about an explosive particle. Particle. Like a very, very small thing. A very small thing. An explosive particle. We're looking for the 5 extra hits in our health, the 5 extra hits in our finances, the 5 extra hits in our business, the 5 extra hits, this is the big one, in our thinking. Out of 100. 5 out of 100. Batting 300 means you get to fail 7 times for every 3 times you're successful. I'm going to say it again. Fail 7, win 3. Most people would call themselves full-time loser. But that's not the case.